Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Rachel Wells.
And I'm Julia Cannon.
And you're on the air with Power Squared. Actually, everybody from Power Squared is here today. It's
Yay!
our October our October team meeting to talk about all things Power Squared. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
What are we talking about?
SpongeBob. There was this episode where they were selling chocolate. I thought we could talk about it. So how are we doing? I know Rachel just sent 8 pages during the day, which means they're not going to be looked at. So
Somehow I always end up sending stuff on Friday. I don't know how I always finish stuff on Friday. I don't do that on purpose, I swear.
yeah, well, it comes. I go, oh, there it is, and we'll look at it later. So you're the first 8 pages of your final issue with us.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. How these are my last pages 1 to 8.
Probably not for the rest of your life, but yeah, for this book. Yeah.
Well, I guess I meant of Power Squared. I've become so accustomed these past 5 years of all right, here's pages 1 through 8, and then the next month is here's pages 9 through 16.
That's right. And then here's the cover.
It becomes one of those little routines, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess you'll just have to. Hopefully, you won't be doing it in your sleep or something. Here's 8 pages. I don't know what I'm doing with them. So yeah, we'll take a look at that this weekend and get back to you. I don't think there'll be anything major. But I know we had a lot of things about the watch. I know we had tons of added here, added there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's all right. There's always going to be edits, you know.
Yeah, well, at least we're doing them now instead of after it's colored or something. Wait a minute. We've had
Those ones are always great.
We've had that experience. Wait a minute, I didn't know what that was.
Oh yeah.
Now I see it colored.
I think I remember you guys mentioning the last artist. You were frustrated that the watches were never quite on the right wrist for Marty and Eli, and it was from that I could be like, okay, it's the right wrist. It's the right wrist every single time.
Yeah, now we're doing what the parents have watches, so that was different. Yeah, there was a lot of frustrating things about the first artist, but towards the end especially.
You know, I don't know if it's a problem for anyone else. I feel like it's a problem a lot with artists. We get our lefts and our rights mixed up, always. It's I'll be driving and my husband will be like, turn right. It's like, oh, turn left. Okay.
That's a mood.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, that happened to me. That happens to me, or it happened to me a lot when I used to take self-defense classes. So whenever our teacher or professor would go jab left or whatever, I would end up doing a right, and I'm just like, wait a minute.
Oh my god, I do that too.
What's left? What's right? I don't know.
It's tough when someone's facing you and they're like, okay, punch like this. It's like, oh, but I'm mirroring you. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that one line from the second Atlantis movie of going everyone lean to the left, your other left.
Yes.
It's true. It's true.
All right.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah, we saw that recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's okay. Was as good as the first one.
True.
Okay. And then Julia, you're coloring away, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm about halfway done with the where was I going with this? Sorry, I'm about halfway done with the flats and everything, but I should be having all the pages to you done at least before the 10th of next month.
Okay.
That is my goal.
Okay. Yeah, because you already turned stuff for October, so yeah.
Yeah.
What issue are you working on?
22.
Okay. And Trevor, you're working on. You finished 21?
Is that the last one I finished?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh no. What are numbers?
Yeah, no, it's gonna. It doesn't matter. So,
It's I know I finished an issue, but what's stopped me from starting on the next issue is because I've been straining my arm lately.
Oh no.
yeah.
So trying not to overdo anything.
Okay.
Gotta do
Don't
the arm
die.
exercises, man. Stretch
Don't
like this.
die.
Yeah, I've started doing that recently.
Yeah, same, because I got what's colloquially called gamer's thumb.
Gamer's thumb.
Yeah,
Or texter's thumb, depending on...
it's quite the hospital ward here.
So it's like progress on that on lettering might be a little slow because that requires like a lot of clicking.
Okay, well, let's get you well so you can get back to it.
Don't die.
Don't die.
Don't die. I think going from not being able to click to dying is a big thing. Okay.
Listen, have you seen Final Destination? It's okay, I haven't either.
Okay. Then why bring it up? No. And so you also have a little project. We'll call it your test.
Yeah, you gave me the email on Monday. I looked through it. I've just been trying to think on how to sketch it out because I've just been working on the colorings right now.
Right.
But I'll be having that thing done too as well.
Okay, because it's just one page we're having you do, but also also the four main characters. Make sure they kind of look like the four main characters. Because there's only Marty's the only one in the page that you're drawing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's an action oriented, which is rare, and then the characters, make sure they look good. So, and then we'll all be judging you, harshly and
Harshly.
yeah.
Yeah, typical Tuesday.
Well, we haven't been harsh yet. I'm kidding. I think he'll do fine. I think he'll do fine. So we're hoping. We had a kind of on Sunday, I got an email. I had proposed a panel at LA Comic-Con thinking that they'll never do it, and well, let's do it. So I'm actually moderating a panel during LA Comic-Con.
That's exciting. Good for you.
Yeah, it's called Under the Radar, comic books you may not have heard about, and I guess we're one of the comic books. And then
Yay.
Delegates is the other, and then Don Wynn, who's actually a guest of the convention, is the third one. He'll be doing his Pablo the Gorilla.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So for all the viewers and listeners at home, we'll be announcing more details as they become available.
Yeah. So I don't know what day and all that, but it was like I got this thing Sunday morning or something. Like, we need to know by Tuesday. Like, so anyway, so we'll be doing that.
When is LA Comic-Con?
What?
When is LA Comic-Con?
December 2nd through 4th.
Okay.
So it's a Friday through Sunday, and I'm not sure what day. I assume it's either a Saturday or a Sunday. I just don't know which one. So.
Are you the one that comes up with the questions, like the panel questions?
I have to, yeah. I'm the moderator. I have fun. It's going to be kind of similar to having these. We've had them both on as guests before. So it's going to be kind of, tell us about your comic. I'm assuming Paul will be sitting there answering the questions about Power Squared. And then, and I think only one of the delegates people has confirmed they're going.
Right.
Which I think is kind of it's a shot to get somebody to notice you, but no. And then
let's not call people out on it.
I didn't say who. And then Don Wynn he'll be there anyway, so works out. So yeah, I had to kind of like find a third person really quick. I thought they'd give me more time than 2 days to find somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Don Wynn's a friend of the show. He's been on it a couple of times.
Yeah.
So it's good. Anyway, so that's going to be kind of as I kind of stated, it was sort of like the dog catching the car. I got to figure out what to do with it. It shouldn't be that bad. So
Yeah, we believe in you.
I hope so. I hope I believe in me when I get up there. But
No, don't believe in yourself. Believe in the us that believes in you.
There it
okay,
is.
there
There it
I'll be
is.
doing that. So that'll be kind of an interesting thing, and that will, I guess. And then we have an issue coming out the following Wednesday,
Yeah.
Ooh.
as it works out. We picked the 7th, and they told us we're doing that. It was kind of interesting because I was reaching out to this group on Facebook about conventions, saying we want to do some local ones, and what's a good one to start with. And someone said LA Comic-Con. I was like, then I found out I was moderating a panel. It's like, yeah, I guess I'll be there. But I assume I'm just there for the panel and gone. I don't think I get anything like a table or anything for
I
it.
think you'd have to apply for a table to
Yeah,
get a
so
table.
I'm just going to be there for the panel.
Yeah.
I don't even have a ticket, so I don't know if it's going to work either. Anyway, so we'll find out, and I will definitely share that as I know it.
You guys regularly go to LA Comic Con?
We went last year for the first time.
Just to kind of scope it out.
Yeah, that was and I think we bought tickets like maybe easily a year before or something. They were having kind of a sale on tickets because they weren't sure what was going on. And so we went, and again, Donwin was there. And so we scoped it out. Yeah, we talked to some people we knew and stuff. But it's not the same as like San Diego Comic-Con. It's a little more loose.
Yeah.
And there's like, tables that have nothing to do with comic books and stuff.
Yeah.
More of them than there are at San Diego Comic-Con, I guess. But anyway, so we'll see.
Also, much smaller than San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I assume it's less crowded.
Yeah.
Which sounds better for me, to be honest.
Well, we went there for, it was fully masked up and stuff because it was
Yeah.
COVID was still going, and it's still going now. So I don't know if that's going to have any effect on it or not. I don't know if I'll be up there moderating with the mask on.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Nobody will see my pretty face. I enjoyed your guys' draw.
Yeah, we had fun again.
Yeah, it was good, and so I watched that.
Hopefully the transitions between the two of us were better this time than the last one.
Yeah, and it's actually gotten some hits on for our YouTube channel. It's gotten 13 hits, which is a lot for our YouTube channel.
Cool!
Bringing in those views, baby.
Yeah, and I think we got an extra viewer for this out of that as well. But obviously they're not watching now. So I feel like if the hall isn't, or wherever the room is where we're doing this isn't very full, I'll be used to talking to an empty audience. So anyway, should be fun. So does anybody have big plans for Halloween?
It's my
Watch
coworker's
scary
birthday.
movies. Ooh, I love Halloween birthdays.
Yeah.
So do you guys dress
all I
up
got.
at the store? Or?
I'm like the youngest one there, so I'm probably gonna be the only one dressing up if I choose to dress up. I don't think anyone there really celebrates Halloween. I mean, all power to them. Not my place to judge.
Yeah, no. And you, Rachel?
I think I'm just gonna stay in and watch scary movies. I may or may not go over to my parents' place because the new apartment we're at. I don't know if there's really gonna be any trick or treaters because we're in a complex. But I want to see trick or treaters, right? There's a bunch of them at my parents' neighborhood, and I might dress the dog up in his costume. He has a lion costume, and it suits him very well. So I'm thinking I want to maybe go have some fun somewhere. And tonight I'm definitely watching scary movies. What else? Probably go mooch some candy off my parents. I don't know.
Okay. So you don't know if you'll have kids show up at your place?
I don't think so, because the way you get into my apartment is you have to get through a front door that locks automatically. So and then the front door to our apartment is within that door. It's like, I don't know what you call that. It's just like
Complex?
Yeah. 'Cause we live in like a duplex, like a locked duplex.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I don't know how many trick or treaters we're gonna get, which is very sad because I love getting trick or treaters.
I feel like with that, it's more if you do get trick or treaters, it's just gonna be kids inside the complex itself, which
Yeah.
it's not bad though. It's like
Possibly, but I don't know how many kids even live here. Roxborough, where I'm living, is like a neighborhood full of college graduates. It seems. I've seen some older people here too, so I haven't really seen a lot of families around. So I don't know.
okay.
actually, I'm a bit curious about this. So ever since the pandemic, I guess how has the influx of kids on Halloween been ever since then for you guys? Because Like, because I also live in a complex and my area isn't all that great. So how would you say, like, are there like even more kids? Is there like a lot less? Like, how is it nowadays for trick or treating?
Are you asking me or
Both.
both? Okay. I think we had some trick or treaters last year.
Yeah.
I think in 2020 we didn't do it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had some, and we're gonna do it this year.
Hey.
We've had up to, I want to say at least 75 kids at one time, but not necessarily last year or whatever.
Wow.
We've had a lot of kids show up. And we're not giving out full size candy bars, so I don't know what the
You
draw
guys
is.
weren't the cool house? Shit, no, I'm kidding.
I think
What a
that'd be a cool thing.
letdown.
That would be a cool thing to do, but that'd be like $100 of candy.
That's true. That's very
And then
That's
maybe
true.
I don't know. I don't want a whole bunch of leftover candy.
true.
Man, I was listening to a TEDx talk. No, it might have just been plain TED Talk, but it was a comedian talking about billionaires. And he's saying like billionaires, like why do people become billionaires? Because they want to leave a legacy. They want to leave a legacy. Be the house on Halloween that gives out full size candy bars. Everyone remembers that shit.
There's actually an editorial in the LA Times today about somebody who became a Halloween hero by giving out full size candy
Aw.
bars. So
Aww.
That's the hope in society we need.
we had a neighbor that used to do it when you guys were kids,
Same.
but she was also kind of I had other issues with her besides candy bars, and she's still our neighbor, so yeah, that's why fences are good. So yeah, I don't dress up, sorry, and
Aw.
I know, always. I kind of felt like when I grew up, it was sort of something you did until you're like 13, and then you stopped doing it, and so I stopped doing it at 13.
And then you moved to cosplay now.
Yeah, I haven't done cosplay too much, so. And we're thinking about just painting pumpkins instead of cutting them up,
Yeah.
right? That's a big mess.
And also,
I'm definitely gonna carve a
fan
pumpkin.
dishes.
I've got a pumpkin
What?
outside
Yeah,
on the stoop. Definitely gonna carve that up, and then
just have
I get to
sit-
cook the seeds, and then I feel like I'm going to, whenever Halloween's done, I'm gonna, what do you call it, blend up the pumpkin and make pumpkin puree for like pie or whatever. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Pumpkin oats are bomb.
Ooh, pumpkin oats, yummy.
What's that?
Paul, were you trying to say
Like-
something?
What I like is pretty much like I just made some oatmeal and then I put a bunch of like pumpkin spice and like pumpkin puree in my oatmeal. And it was really good.
Yummy. You put pumpkin seeds in there.
No, not the seeds though. Maybe next time.
You were saying something, Paul?
I was saying also because of hand issues.
Yeah, so carving's out this year. But we have 4 pumpkins, so. Yeah, we always get 4. Right?
Yeah.
One for each of
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah. One for each.
Basically.
You cracked the code right there.
Done it. I can see patterns.
Yeah.
No, they're all for Trevor. He's in charge.
Okay. So, any other topics we want to talk about? Now, I'm sure I'm the last one to be doing this, but I am reading.
Hey, you got it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we bought a copy. So.
You're not the last person to do it. I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna get there.
Oh, because I was counting
I
on you
just
being
have
the
to-
one that's. I read that in the next book, and then I
I'd have done a job.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we won't talk about it now. We'll be talking about that on the 18th.
Yeah.
When we have our next comic book club,
Yes.
and then we have to pick one for the next.
Yeah.
And you're still going to be a part of that, right, Rachel?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Gotta have a book club, man.
I wonder if book clubs meet more regularly than once every 3 months or whatever.
The neighborhood book club I was a part of before we moved met every approximately 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
I guess I mean, I feel like it should be up to you, man. So it's a book club. There are no rules.
I know. I was just curious. Hear people talk about book clubs, and I don't know how often they meet or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I guess we're fine. We're doing about 6 to 8. We're doing about 6 to 8 weeks, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any ideas for the next one?
Who is the one who is gonna suggest?
I don't know. We've
I
done.
think it's like one of you two.
Yeah, it's one of us. So you.
Yeah, I think we've all picked one except you guys.
Yeah.
Right. I have ideas.
Okay.
Guess we'll discuss that next.
We'll
time.
discuss it when we have the thing. Okay. But anyway,
I couldn't hear you
Guess we'll discuss it the next time.
before that.
I don't remember what we said.
That's probably
What?
my turn.
Yeah,
Right.
we're making it his turn.
All right. So if that's it,
Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up the show?
I hope everyone has a safe Halloween, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you have a happy Dia de los Muertos.
All right.
yes.
Maybe the day after, or 2 days after that, but okay. No, the day after that. All right.
All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and ring that bell if you want to see when these go up, and leave a comment below about Halloween.
And next week we're going to have our first 5-time guest on.
Yes.
So we won't say who that is, but we send him a T-shirt, so he'll be hopefully wearing that.
Yes.
So yeah.
Is that their prize?
What?
Is that their prize
Yeah, for being
for
5
being
times.
the first 5-time guest?
Yeah. Besides, I'm not counting you guys because you've been on the show, but you're outside of Power Squared. He'll be the first 5-time guest.
Yeah.
And he gets the T-shirt as a reward.
Yes.
So we'll find out next week who that is. So until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Rachel Wells.
And I'm Julia Cannon.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared.